On behalf of my sisters, I welcome you to our fifth and final synodal listening session. We are delighted you are with us today as we explore the topic of sexual morality. This is indeed a complex and controversial topic that is accompanied by diverse perspectives. The Church's teaching on sexual morality is difficult, has sadly caused much pain, and has resulted in the exclusion of many groups from the sacramental life of the Church. Additionally, we cannot deny that the Church's handling of the sexual abuse crisis has cast a shadow on the credibility of the Church in this area. While Church teaching upholds the goodness and sanctity of life, mutuality in relationships, and the importance of procreation, many contemporary Catholic theologians have criticized the Church's teaching on sexual morality as being characterized by excessive biologism, in which the sex act is judged without adequately taking into consideration the fullness of the human person in his or her concrete situation. In her groundbreaking book, Just Love, a framework for Christian sexual ethics, renowned ethicist Sister Margaret Farley writes, "The most difficult question to be asked in developing a sexual ethic is not whether this or that sexual act in the abstract is morally good, but rather when is sexual expression appropriate, morally good and just in a relationship of any kind? With what kinds of motives, under what sorts of circumstances, in what forms of relationships do we render our sexual selves to one another in ways that are good, true, right, and just," end quote. There is no question that while many people have been wounded by the Church, we, those of us gathered here today, love the Church and want to see its flourishing. We acknowledge the need for growth and change so that the Church's teachings will regain a sense of relevance in the lives of its followers, particularly young people who recognize and question the inconsistencies and are calling us to do better, to listen to science, and to adequately consider human experience. So let us listen deeply and bring forth the best of the Church's teaching, our creative thinking, and our own experiences, that we might help to illumine a path forward that will lead to wholeness, communion, and human flourishing for all.
Is to Christ our Lord. We proclaim and we trust in His word as we journey in faith to make our church great. Let us congregate and participate.